Welcome back, Pokemon fans. Angel of the Night here. We are back again with the Team Star competition, and as you guys know, this is a single battle format where we are using teams focused around using Revaroom and Team Star Pokemon. Now, both of us are going to come in with our Klefkis here, and they're very much similar Klefkis, okay? I'm pretty sure the same movesets are being used here. Now, we're pretty much both going in for our moves with like Switcheroo and Torment and things along those lines. Basically, I'm going to end up getting the Choice Specs item, and then they're also going to get my Flame Orb. Now, Flame Orb, I'm actually quite happy with giving them the Flame Orb, because that's going to slowly take away health every turn. The only downside to this now for me is that I'm locked into Torment, which means I can't do any kind of moves this turn other than Torment. And once you've used it once, you can't really use it again, and it basically causes my opponent to not really be able to use the same move twice. So, I've decided to swap out to my Torkoal here. They're going to go for the Reflect. Now, Reflect is actually going to boost up their defensive values for the entire match here. Okay? So all their team members are affected by their Reflect. Now, Torkoal could potentially go in here for either an Earth Power or a Heat Wave. Now, we did set up the Drought, so I'm thinking Heat Wave is probably the best bet, because that's going to give as much damage as possible. Now, they're going to end up swapping out Klefki here, and they're going to be bringing in the Armor Rouge. Now, obviously, this is a terrible situation for me now, because they've got a Flash Fire boost, and they're under Sun. So I've goofed up quite drastically here. Now, should I go for the Shell Smash, or should I go for the Earth Power? Realistically, I probably should have attacked with the Earth Power, but I did manage to take a hit from the Psyshock. I honestly did not think I was going to get a Psyshock attack into me. I thought I was going to get hit by like a Heat Wave or something crazy that's just going to one-hit knock out. But I did manage to get a Shell Smash, which is pretty fantastic. So that's going to boost my speed, and it's going to boost up my special attack. Now, White Herb does end up fixing our defensive drops, which is pretty awesome. So that means that we should be able to take another hit from Psyshock if it does come our way. Now, I am going to lock in here for like an Earth Power, because Earth Power should be able to do some damage to this thing as long as it didn't go for like the Terrestrial Grass, which they're very well known for doing. Psyshock actually did quite a bit of damage here this turn, which is pretty impressive. I'm not sure. I don't think Flash Fire actually helped that. I think Flash Fire only helps like fire-based moves, but I could be wrong. So we actually managed to knock out one of the opponent's Pokemon. I still have Klefki also in reserve. So they're going to come in with their Grumpy, which is actually their Revaroom, and I'm actually really hoping that I outspeed it here, because I should be able to get a decent Heat Wave off. I am going to go for the Terrestrial to Flying, so that way I can actually not get taken out by a high horsepower. But pretty much at this point, any kind of move will knock out this Torkoal. But again, I'm hoping to avoid all ground-based moves, and they're known for going for high horsepower, so we're going to just deal with that. Heat Wave, of course, does end up going first due to our Shell Smash in the prior turn, and we do manage to one-hit knock out this Revaroom, and that's pretty fantastic. Reflect is now no longer in effect here. Of course, we didn't really have to worry about Reflect because we're a special type Pokemon. Klefki comes back in. It is a Fairy type and a Steel type, so it is going to be able to do a little bit of resistance to the fire. However, we have the Shell Smash and we have the Drought, and that is going to be enough to be able to pick up that KO. So, good game to my opponent. If you guys enjoyed the match, go ahead and give it a thumbs up. Post your comments down below. Let me know what you think, and I will catch you in the next battle. Peace out.